Hello and welcome. This is a preview of Warrington vs St Helens, and here you go.
Thursday night offering for you on Sky Sports comes from Warrington. Warrington against St Helens, bound to be two of the front runners for the title in 2014. I've got all the boys here in the studio, Steve-O, Phil and Brian. Steve-O, to you first of all. Warrington Saints is always one of the games of any season, and it doesn't matter how early in the season it comes.
And it's got to be a good start for St Helens. You know, they got hammered by Huddersfield in the opening game last season. And Nathan Brown has to be fully aware that they've got to get off to a fine start. And none better. They always seem to have the wood over Warrington, and I think they'll still come away with a victory.
Well, yes, they've only lost one of 15 visits to the Halliwell-Jones Stadium of St Helens, and the stadium, Phil, celebrates 10 years this weekend. We've been going there for the last 10 years. It seems remarkable. Warrington, though, the big talking point, not about the ground, about the players who have gone. Brett Hodgson, obviously, Adrian Morley, Gareth Carvel, but one name amongst all others, Lee Briers. Can Warrington cope without him this year?
I think they can, Eddie, yes. They are a younger and probably a faster side than they were last year. And in Stephen Ratchford, I think they have a player capable of filling the boots and the space left by Lee Briers in that side if he plays at fullback or standoff. I think if Warrington go well this season, it wouldn't surprise me if he wins the Man of Steel award as the best player in the competition. I really do value him that highly. And I think the Wolves were a touch unlucky to lose in last year's grand final. Injuries to Joel Monaghan and then Stephen Ratchford. Don't forget, there was 16 points to 2 up at one time, and the rest of the ball went against them as well in the second half. So I think they'll be very close and want to get out for a brilliant, perfect start to the following round.
Well, we are seeing two of the pre-tournament favourites, and a lot of people, Brian, are tipping the Saints to end this barren run of theirs. They've not been to Old Trafford, they've not been to a grand final for some time now. They're also saying that Luke Walsh could be the key player for St Helens this year, a man that you know well.
Yeah, he was at Newcastle when I was over there playing. He was in the reserve side. Very good player with a great kicking game. The question mark over whether or not he runs the ball enough, I think we might see a little bit more of that in Super League. He goes to the line but likes to pass. You'd like to see Luke Walsh take the line on a little bit more. I think St Helens fans will be hoping that that's the resolution, the solution to the Sean Long problem. When Sean went, they thought Kyle Eastman would fill in there. Kyle Eastman left, and they were scrounging around and trying to find the perfect combination. But Luke Walsh is only one half of the problem. They need to find a standoff, and he's going to start the season with Jordan Turner, but I'm not convinced Jordan Turner is a standoff for the whole season. If they find out that he can play part of the time there, that's good for St Helens. But I still think they need to find a six. And Nathan Brown believes that Gary Wheeler might be that man when he's fit.
Okay, it's round one. The round one completes this weekend, and we will be with you on Thursday and Friday. First of all, the Thursday match, Warrington against St Helens, 7:30, Sky Sports 1.
Well, there you go.
How can a car's